We are going to do a calibration on a Delphi evap tester for the Bar 97 smog program in California. As you can see, the machine is turned on. It's on the main page. The large black hose is on the calibration tank. The bottles are turned on. The one on the right is how much gas is in the bottle. The one on the left should be set to 80. And then you have a second, more precise regulator that you will use to set the pressure in your machine to 32. The calibration valve is set on high so the calibration tank can breathe. Now we'll check a few things on the machine first. So push 5, continue, and it'll show you the actual pressure in the machine, which as you can see is 31.8, which is perfect. 32 is what we recommend, but anywhere from 31 to 33, the machine will work perfectly. So we will push 3, continue. The hose is already connected to the tank. The valve is turned to high so the tank can breathe. So now we're ready to start the calibration on the Delphi. Again, the hose is on the calibration tank. The valve is set to high, which we now need to change to off to start the tank calibration. So as you can see, the Delphi gives you numbers. It gives you a time for the first part of the tank test. It'll count down 30 seconds. The pressure, you will usually start at about 16, 15 and count down. As long as it stays above 10, the machine will pass the tank. Now the machine's moved on now to check the delta pressure. Delta pressure will count up from 0.1 up to usually on about 0.7, 0.8. If it goes all the way to 1.0, it will fail. The tank volume, as you can see, says 2.0. Anywhere from like 1.7 to 2.3, anywhere around there would be normal. 2.0 is where we're actually heading for. So we will push continue to carry on with the calibration. Turn the valve to high for a couple of seconds to let the tank breathe, then turn it to low and start the low calibration. Alright, so as you can see, it's doing the low part of the calibration. Your black hose is on the tank and your valve is set to low. While it's doing this, we do sell official approved state adapters. We make black ones, red ones and blue ones, and we do sell those. We also make official pliers for the program, and we sell those. We also have hoses, regulators, small and big. So whatever you need for your Delphi evap tester, we have. So the low result should be 0.02. As you can see, this machine is right at 0.02, but you know, 0.017, 0.018, 0.022 would be considered normal. So push continue, turn your valve to high, and start the high side of the calibration. Down here you have your charger plugged in. You want to have that plugged in all the time. There's a white wire also plugged into the bottom of the unit. That goes over to your smog machine. Here we have the ESP plugged in today to the Delphi, but you would have the same thing wire-wise if you're connected to your worldwide smog machine. So we will get the smog machine ready to do a purge, right? So we need station manager, we need the password, and we need to click on evap tester purge. The ESP smog machine is now ready to communicate with your evap. So over here, it's finished the high side, and as you can see, it's 0.038. 0.04 is where we're actually heading for, but 0.038, 37, 42 would all be considered normal. So push continue. Your calibration is finished. Shows passed. Push continue again and again. All right. And if you want to just make sure that your machine does actually talk to your smog machine, push 6, continue, and it'll give you the count on your machine. Unsent calibrations, unsent tests. So now we're going to do a purge. So push continue on your machine and it'll do the purge. Now if it's the first time plugging your machine in, it'll probably fail on the first time you do the purge. But we'll see how lucky we get here. Oh, we're lucky, see, it passed the first time. So your evap tester has now communicated with your smog machine and it is ready to do an official test, or should I say an official test. So push continue, push 6 again and continue, and now you can see that the cals have been sent and the tests have been sent. So your machine here is now ready for doing an official test. So we are now going to do an official test using the calibration tank. So push continue. Enter any 4 numbers. Push enter. And enter. And enter. Your black hose is attached and your valve is set to high. So now we can get this official test started. Now we're doing this just to make sure that the machine is actually working properly. Never do this during an official test on a vehicle. The state computer knows when you use your calibration tank. So never you do this during an official test on a 95 and earlier car, or you will get a visit from the state asking why you're not testing the vehicles and actually just using your calibration tank. And again, we do repair Delphis. We exchange them, we sell them. So whatever you need for your Delphi, we have it. Hoses, adapters, regulators, we have it. And of course, repaired Delphi units, rebuilt, whatever you want to call them. And we do fix all the little problems that these machines came with originally. Alright, so as you can see, it passed on the calibration tank. So the machine works properly. It shows you the pressure plot there. And moving along, we're back at the home page. So now your machine is ready for an official test. Alrighty? So, when you're done with your machine and you're not using it anymore, there's a switch at the bottom. Turn the machine off and turn your gas off. Just in case there's a leak somewhere, it won't drain your bottle. So, there you go. That's the Delphi calibration. And also how to purge it with using your ESP machine.